One of the questions that we're asked a lot is what does it mean to be spiritual? You know, there are people that have been spiritual. If you meet them and say, me, I've been spiritual all my life. I understand. But I think we need to understand several things, from my perspective anyway. That there are many things that we call gifts. There are people that are born clairvoyant. There are people that are born with tremendous intuition, and people that are born with certain gifts. True, they are beyond the five sense gifts, but they're gifts. Our idea, our concept of a spiritual person is somebody who has gone through challenges in their life and have overcome those challenges and come closer to understanding the essence of why we are here. For instance, a spiritual person would never say, I've had it, there's nothing left in life. You know, I've lost my job, I've separated from my family, my friends have left me, I'm done. A spiritual person would say, okay, I understand that this door is closed to me. Where is that other door that's opening? What is it that I need to learn from all these things that have happened that I have to grow beyond? Well, this is my challenge. How do I take that challenge and make more out of my life because of it? How many times have we in our travels met people who've gotten ill, who had terrible things happen to them, and through those terrible experiences became more and more connected to the light, to the positive things in life, through the negative. I've said this before, I say it again. The only way to grow is through the negative channel. And there's the story that I always love to tell about somebody that's a piece of coal. A piece of coal put on the table through the centuries remains coal. But if you take that same coal and put it under tons and tons of pressure, then and only then do you get a diamond. In order to be that diamond, you need the pressure. You need the things that happen, that evolve around you, that changes the karma that you came into this life with. Remember, there's plenty of crusts of lifetimes before that we're here with. The environment around us, the people that we see, our family, our friends, are all there as part of this symphony to make our life into the thing it needs to be. And those people along our way are people that help us grow to find the real essence of our spiritual nature. And that's what I call people, spiritual people, or people that work on themselves. You can't have a bad temper and say, well, I'm a spiritual person. You can't have evil in your life. What's evil? When you are jealous of somebody else, or you're envious of somebody else, who loses? You lose. Because that envy and jealousy is the negative for you. It takes the place of your energy and of your light. Yes, it bothers the other person, but more than anything else, that negative that you generate forward brings that negative back into your own life, and you lose. You lose. The punishment for all of those negative things that we do in our life, the punishment is the envy, is the jealousy, is the anger. That's the punishment. If we understand that, it's such a tremendous tool to know that the moment I look at somebody else and say, why don't I have that? I'm causing inside my own framework that lack to remain. For me. Wouldn't it be great if we could understand the tool that way? Once we do that, then we can see the beginnings of another way of looking at life. And when we open that channel, when we throw the ball against the wall, and we realize with certainty that that ball is going to bounce back, that ball of caring for somebody else, that ball of being there for someone when you don't want to be there, that bounce back, that ability to know with absolute certainty that that negative that I put into somebody's life will become my negative. It will take something from my life. You know, every person has an aura, has a level around them. And every person has a energy field which is right below the aura. And every time we create a negative action of any kind, we make a little hole. Like in an ozone layer, you'll find holes. When those holes become big enough, we wind up with serious problems. Sometimes it's called disease. Sometimes it's called separation. Sometimes it's called death, and sometimes it's called by many other names. But the only name we really need to know is the name that says that I'm the captain of my ship. I'm responsible whether I grow or whether I don't grow. A spiritual person is somebody that accounts his life in the way that he responds, in the ability to change things that are through the consciousness that everything that is there for me as an individual to grow, be it positive or negative.